Alright, looks fine. It probably sounds fine. Yeah, it looks like it sounds like there's sound. Okay. Alright, cool. Guess I'm good to go. There's a few ducks sitting out there on the log, like sunbathing. Like they're just like asleep on the log in the sun. River looks nice today. Hi, Icy Twist. How's it going? Yeah. It's like rails to trails trail. So it's all railroad bridge. This is the only place it crosses it. The rest of the time, it kind of goes along the highway. It's still a decent trail. This is probably the prettiest part of it. How are you doing today? I'm just going on a short ride before work. It's really nice weather, so. And I'm sore from riding like 24 miles a few days ago. So I figured riding a little bit would make me less sore. I thought I'd maybe try to ride like 6 or 7 miles. I don't know, maybe not quite that much. I just try to ride for a little over an hour. I guess it depends on how much I stop. There's the river to the right a little bit. Can you see it? And some of these bumps are pretty large. Or at least, my butt's still sore, not used to a bike seat. So, the bumps aren't very nice today. I rode so much the other day. They're turning. All right, my legs are starting to get now where they're not horribly sore. I've ridden enough now that I can kind of ride. And Barrate's really struggling. We're going under the bridge. I think I'm riding against the wind. I'm either doing that or I'm way more tired than I thought I'd be. The guy said have a great day when he was going by. Friendly bike rider. I was like, he was on by before I had time to even think and try to respond. Man, it's so nice today. should really check. I just noticed my chat reconnected, which means it disconnected at some point. I probably should check and make sure I didn't miss anything. I think it will stop right now. See. Okay, no, I don't think so. All right, cool. I wanted to make sure it hadn't been like disconnected for like 10 minutes and then reconnected and didn't load the chat history. It looks like they just mowed this like yesterday or something. There's grass over the trail here, like grass clippings. It is. Hi, chicken. We should go on a bike ride sometime. I'll give you a bike. I'm mostly joking. I know you don't really like bike riding. Although, I did think about it yesterday. I never messaged you about going to the garden. So we never went this week. Yeah, and you've ridden the one that I'd give you, and you know it's not the nicest bike. That mountain bike, you can have it. I mean, it's only like $100 bike or whatever. It's not very nice, but you know, might be better than nothing. It's not very nice for mountain biking. If you put like smooth tires on it instead of mountain bike tires, it would probably be pretty nice for trails like this. I guess other than, yeah. I mean, it'd be pretty good other than it's like 26-inch wheels, which isn't, I guess, won't roll quite as good on the road. They're fast. And Yeah. Yeah, it's one of my favorite things to do, so, you know. Wait, you'd rather play Beat Saber than bike ride? Man, you must hate bike riding. Oh, chicken, guess what? Beryl played Beat Saber last night. I don't think she had played in like over a year. And she actually went and played. I think she's probably only played like 2 or 3 times since you stopped playing. And all those times were like, I think, over a year ago. I'm gonna stop here where you can see the water and drink some water so you can see the river. It's a nicer place to stop. The road's less loud also because there's not as much traffic right now. Plus it's slightly higher than me. I guess it stops a little bit of the sound. Oh, I didn't know that. I'm no Zoomer, so I guess that went over my head. I assumed the S was a typo, that you meant to do BS and then you almost typed it twice or something. Right, so I guess you really would actually rather go bike riding probably than play Beat Saber, but you still communicated. You don't really like bike riding or Beat Saber. Like, they're not your thing to do. I was mostly joking because Beryl likes calling you a Zoomer. But yeah, I'm not cultured either when it comes to internet things. Like I don't as much anymore. I still do some. Stay on Twitch a lot. I used to. Yeah, she hasn't played that in like months. I mean, she kind of gave herself shin splints, and I think she was worried about hurting her legs again if she played. She was doing a lot of dancing, and she stopped doing most of that also because she was, I guess, destroying her legs. Alrighty. I mean, as far as like Beat Saber players, I basically am a boomer. It's like three times the average age. I don't actually exactly think that, but you know. Oh yeah, as far as I've played since the game has been out, pretty much. I say pretty much because I missed the first month. I think I got it like exactly a month after the game released. So I got in like June 2018 instead of the like beginning of May 2018. Yeah, I think she takes breaks in between, and occasionally somebody else wants to play on the cab, so she takes breaks, but a lot of times she'll stay there for 4 or 5 hours playing. Like there was that one day she played for like 8 hours. Like not straight, but she was at round 1 for like 8 hours. Playing some and then taking breaks and playing and stuff. She probably would hurt her legs less maybe if she didn't play that long at a time. When you play only doing like 3 or 4 sets, which is only 30 minutes. Yeah, I guess she doesn't really like driving the round 1 and stuff. And, or going that often, or maybe it's hard to just leave the house and go. So when she does go, she tries to make the most of it and play for hours. Don't you go a lot when you're already out, like on the way home from work or whatever? So it's probably easier just to go by there if you're nearby than it is to actually, I mean, like we don't live that far away, but you still have to, I guess, get out of the house and get in the car and drive somewhere versus just sitting inside. That's what I kind of figured, but oh, look at that old, it's dead now, but look how huge that tree was. Really big trunk. Looked like it was really tall because where it's broken off at the top is pretty big around. Yeah, I figured like playing Beat Saber for hours is asking to get like carpal tunnel or something. Like if you play for like 6 hours, or ruin your shoulders. I mean, I've been meaning to go over there and play some, but I don't actually ever do it. Like most of the evenings, if I had time and I'm not working, or in the day, and I had time to go to round 1, I'll just go. Yeah. But I'll usually just go bike riding or play Beat Saber or something instead of going to round 1. Well, I guess I always do since I haven't done the round 1 in a really long time. Land care. Must be a mowing place or something. They have a whole bunch of painted orange pickups. I'm gonna ride on down to here, and there's a nice place where you can walk out to the river, and then I might turn around. I don't actually know what time it is or how long I've been riding. Oh, you've been like going to live with her in? Oh, that's like, they fixed that bench area all up, put mulch down and everything. That probably makes it easier to go also if you're going with someone else. You plan to go and then you just go. And probably more fun. Like I kind of get bored a lot faster if I just play by myself, go there by myself, because I really only want to play a few sets. And and I kind of get bored and don't want to stay there any longer. Uh-huh. Oh, so that's the trail right there, I think, or the little trail. Someone parked their truck at the entrance, which was just funny. Let's go see the river. It's a nice place to walk into the river. Let's see, I have plenty of cell phone service. Yeah, Verizon's working great. I don't know if I want to ride my bike down there because there's a lot of briars. But, or I think there were some, but I could push it. Why would you park your truck in the trail instead of out there by the road? So you can get out to the river right there, but there's mud that you have to go over. I could do it if I want to just leave my bike here. There's like a log you have to walk over. I don't know if I actually want to walk over it with bike shoes on. So I've been streaming for 38 minutes. Oh, this is about good time then. I can just stay a few minutes here and then go ride back, and it'll be a little over an hour. Yeah, probably. There's just parking all along the road. And I don't know why you would pull it back your truck in, almost blocking, part of the trail. Just thought it was strange. But yeah, there's people go fishing here, and in the summer people go swimming here. Now here's a better view of the river. I'm gonna sit my bike right here and walk down there. That is true. I've been here multiple times, and there's like no other cars. So that would be most of the time a pretty safe thing to assume. All right, I can sit there. Water bottle is gonna go with me. And then see if I don't slide down this hill with bike shoes on. See, someone's also been, looks like drinking beer cans on that log and throwing them in the water, or just throwing them back there. There's been some stuff going on here. And there's a fishing line caught in that tree. Yeah, and I guess people probably swim a lot here. The water gets pretty deep, like right there. Like, at least like knee deep. It might be waist deep part of it. I feel like it's a bit cold for a swim. Probably not for you. You like the cold so much. Probably would be a nice day for a swim. But like in the summer, I've drove down this road before, the highway over there, when it's like in the 90s, and like there's almost no room for cars to pull off the road. Like all of that gravel area, parking area is all full. And I assume it's because everybody's swimming here. Yeah, I think it'd be fun to go tubing or kayaking down here. It's like kind of smooth here, and then it like speeds up down there. As long as it doesn't get too shallow where you just get stuck on rocks, it would be really fun. I want to like rent a kayak or something and go down the river in a kayak one day. Oh, there's a place where you can rent kayaks at the lake, kayaks and paddleboards, where this river runs into the lake at. If they'd let you take the kayaks places, like I assume you can probably just take them and go down the river. Or kayak around the lake. Could go there, put them on my car. I don't have kayak mounts, but I don't know if I might be able to just tie them on the car and drive way up, like leave a car there and then drive way up like the river and put in someplace, and then go down the river all the way to the lake. Because then you don't have to have the car to pick them up. You can just drop them back off where you rented them at, and then get another car you leave and drive back and get your car. I guess if Earl wanted to go, we could both do that. What do you... I missed part of what the last thing you said because I was talking, blabbering. And my phone's up there. I hear a helicopter. So I figured I could put them... Oh, it looks like this King County Sheriff's chopper. That's why I figured I can just stick them in between the bike trays, and then just like that would, the trays would literally keep them from going sideways off the car, and then I just need to tie them down where they can't slide off forward or backwards, and just tie them down good where they can't move. Hi, Mr. Winnie Cat. Oh, interesting. My Pixel does that, but my iPhone doesn't. That's actually one of the things I like about it more is I actually get notifications. My Pixel will stop sending me notifications, and then I'll unlock the phone, and it'll start sending them. And I'll get like freaking 10 notifications at once. And some of them I know were from like hours ago. And I've read on like Reddit and stuff, and that's a freaking normal bug with Pixels that people have happen sometimes. Oh, chicken. That reminded me, because she said her iPhone. I bought an iPad. So it kind of sucks. IRL streaming has turned me from an Apple hater to basically an Apple fanboy. It's like bad. Freaking bad. It's like freaking, I've always hated Apple, and I want to hate my iPhone and stuff, but it just works good. It's not buggy like my Pixel. And some of the stuff is more annoying, but like navigation-wise and stuff, like there is stuff I still don't like about the menu, but the fact that it just doesn't have any bugs, at least not that I've really noticed, and I never have to restart the phone or anything. Oh yeah, Discord does that bad. If you have it open on your PC, like sometimes it'll think you're not AFK. Yeah, it sends them on your phone if you're AFK on your PC. But like, if your mouse moves, or if like probably if a program loads or something, and it decides you're not AFK, then it'll stop pushing them to your phone. I've missed them like that if I have my PC on. Although I don't really use my PC that much anymore, other than to stream Beat Saber, and Discord makes it lag. Oh. So I just changed Discord where it doesn't even start up, and I just never turn it on my PC unless I just need to, because most of the time I don't actually, when I do get on my computer, I don't hardly want to use Discord, because I'm just streaming Beat Saber. Oh. Like, is it more buggy in your old iPhone? The new one, A16. I got the cellular version so I could use it for a modem. Because it has the same modem as my iPhone has, which is a, really nice one. Because it's the same, at least supposedly what people say on the internet, is the same processor and modem as the iPhone 15. So it's really, really nice. And I'd never had an iPhone or iPad, and it was really easy to set it up. It just basically, I turned it on and it found my iPhone nearby and asked me if I wanted to connect to it. Oh, wait, what? I missed that part. Let me go get my phone. I want to put this bottle up anyways because I drank all of it. I left my Bluetooth picks up that far so I can hear a chat from my chat phone, but my chat phone's still on the handlebars. Air or regular? Oh, regular. Oh, because I guess new ones, I think they came out with an Air at the same time as the regular one. I'm too poor to get the Air. Like, I want an iPad Pro, but those things are freaking insane. They're like $1,400. And I wasn't going to do anything where the regular one's not plenty fast enough, and the Air was like $200 extra, I think. So I didn't think there was any reason to spend $200 more of no benefit to me. Like, I guess if I wanted something nice, faster, different, it would be nice, but not really with my use case. See, I want to mess with stuff for a few minutes also. Oh, like you want a new Mini? I'm gonna slack to take my backpack off without taking my helmet off and sit it on my bike seat. I do. Unless my bike falls over and I drop the backpack and it tears the wires out of my GoPro. I need to take my iPad out of here. I should just take the helmet off. Uh-huh. Like, so you like the Mini more than... I don't actually know much about iPads. I looked at them all, and for what I wanted, the regular one was just fine. It was the cheapest, so I didn't do any more research. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think base model and the Air is what came out a few months ago. And then the Mini and the Pro, the only ones have been out for a bit. All right, chat. You guys can look at my bike for just a moment. Uh-huh. I think this isn't sharing internet because I didn't unlock it. No, it's just not. That's weird, it's not working. Let me look at it and see why. Hello. I was gonna look and check my iPad I was talking about. This whole ride has been oh. This whole ride my iPad has been, it shows it's tethered, but it's not sharing any internet. I think it's because I plugged it up and it wasn't unlocked, and then I never unlocked it. Try this again and see. And then I just unlocked it, but I guess it was already plugged up. Not charging. Wait, is it USB? Okay, yeah, now it's working. Freaking. I guess that was it. Yeah, I've been using mine. I don't keep my computer turned on, and I mostly just turn it on if I'm streaming Beat Saber. So I've been using my iPad, like if I want this. I didn't realize it would be this nice, because I hadn't ever had a tablet. Well, I did buy one of those really cheap Fire tablets one time, like really freaking years and years ago, but other than that, I've never had a tablet. So I wasn't really thinking the screen size would be that nice, but like it really is. So like, sometimes I'll just, if I wanted, like, I don't know, buy something and research it, or do something in the bigger screen's a lot nicer, and I don't want to just bother with a cell phone screen, instead of turning my computer on most of the time now, I'll just go freaking get my iPad. So I kind of mostly just use it for internet stuff instead of my computer. And so it's been really useful. Like, I've really, really liked having it. I guess so. Yep. Instead of using my, computer, I'm just like, oh, I'll go get my iPad and do that on it. It's really funny. What just happened to our website? It just reloaded. So I can't see my Velobox remote. Okay, here it goes. A MacBook? No. I mean, no, because I just play games on a computer. I mean, Apple computers aren't good for games. Oh, I do actually want an Apple Watch. Like, I like my Fitbit. But it'd be real cool to have an Apple Watch. Like an actual smartwatch. I think that'd be kind of cool. We're gonna go down here and look at the creek for a few more, river for a few more minutes, and then head back. I do kind of want an Apple Watch, but I mean, I'm not actually gonna buy one because they're expensive, and I don't think it'd actually be useful for me to be worth the extra the money. Just like a different iPad wasn't really worth extra money. Yeah, it probably would be nice. It'd probably work with my iPhone really well. Like going by how well my iPhone and iPad works together. Yeah, my Fitbit, I like it for fitness tracking, and it will get my text messages and stuff. So I'll use it for notifications also and calls. But it doesn't it'll do a little bit, like my heart rate is on the, wait, is my heart rate actually showing up on stream today? I never checked to make sure. Like my heart rate is from it. And there's a few, yeah, it is. And there's a few other apps that work that I use. But like an actual smartwatch would probably be kind of like cool. I could do more stuff than just this isn't like my Fitbit's not a smartwatch. Or not a full like smartwatch. You can do some apps and notifications. But it's really limited. Anyways, I guess I'm gonna go start riding back. It's hard to walk up these slippery hills on bike shoes. Wait, so how long does your watch last? You said you always forget to charge it. Do you have to charge it like every day or something? I assume probably not. If you forget, it's probably because you only do like once a week. My Fitbit I have to charge every few days. Like it can usually make it like 3 days. But like depending on how I use it, like it drains faster having a heart rate on stream and different stuff. At least it seems to. This just kind of goes along there. I've streamed here before walking. It goes along the river. It's a really pretty trail. I don't want to ride my bike down it though. There's too many roots and rocks and stuff. A day and a half. Oh. Oh, that's not all that long. I figured it would probably last longer than that. I thought my Fitbit. Uh-huh. Yeah, my Fitbit does also, like, I had a not smart Fitbit, like just did the fitness tracking. And it would last like a week. This now I have a Sense 2, which is notifications and stuff like that, and it seems to be really battery hungry. So it like will only last like maybe like 3 days max. But it also charges pretty fast, like it'll charge in like 30 minutes or something like that. If I charge it every other day, it'll charge in like 30 minutes. Because it's not always all the way dead then. Oh, and you just don't have it if you charge it and then just forget to put it on. That's a nice area to just hang out for a bit. If I wasn't so tired and I had more time, I'd ride more, because this is actually the really nice part of the trail that starts now. Because, see, it goes down below the road where it still follows the road, but it's way down below it, so you can't, and it's just trees on both sides and you can't hear traffic. But I probably should head back towards the car. Oh, so you just wear it and it dies and you're like, oh, well, I need to charge it now. You figure out when it dies. Alright, yeah, I guess I'll just head back. I don't know if should ride. Oh, I'm so sore. My butt and my legs from not sitting there not riding for so long. I don't know how many miles this is going to be that I ride. I think it'll end up being about 5 miles or something, or maybe 6. I don't really know. Sometimes I would record it on my Fitbit, because it does pretty good if I'm just going on straight roads like this with no curves, but I can't actually do that and run the heart rate app to put it on my stream. So since I set it up where I can have my heart rate on stream bike riding, I can't actually record the rides. So it's like I need 2 watches now. Or go see if I can get my chest heart rate monitor to work and wear that for heart rate and use it instead of Fitbit. And it's a lot easier riding this way. I don't feel like I'm riding against the wind. At least not right now, I don't. Which is weird. It looks like the stuff is blowing that way where I would be riding against the wind. Okay, now I do feel like I'm riding against the wind. I guess it was just the trees are shielding me. Watch is old now. Oh, I guess that means you gotta buy a new one, right? Oh, there's a little trail where people are walking down to the river. Oh. Man, this side of the trail has roots in it. It was smooth on the other side. Oh yeah, like not worth the money. Yeah, that's kind of how I am. It's like, if I didn't have any kind of watch, it might be and I had the money, I'd maybe get one, but I have a Fitbit, which does everything almost everything just fine that I would use the Apple Watch for. I might occasionally use the Apple Watch more, so it's not really worth buying one. And I already have mostly I just want it's nice having something that shows notifications so you don't have to take your phone out of your pocket and look at it when you get one. And which my Fitbit doesn't show some notifications, and I'm assuming an Apple Watch would show everything more. Oh, So probably not really worth it anyways, just impulse bought it. I'm definitely riding into the wind, but it's still, maybe this is downhill, up and downhill more than I realized. I mean, there are a few parts where the river is moving pretty fast, like it's dropping elevations a lot, and this trail is staying along the river, so it's dropping the same, pretty much. Oh, I guess that's pretty convenient. You can just get yourself a birthday present and buy whatever new Apple device you want. Oh. Like if they come out with a new one that year, like Apple Watch, they'll release it at the same time as the iPads that year. Wait, but they do iPads sometimes different times of the year, I think, because don't they release them in the fall a lot of times? But like the newest iPads they just released were like in March. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. A lot of times they released them in like September, October. But like the last two iPads they just released were in March. So maybe they do like a twice a year release thing or something. Or this is just a weird year when they released them in March. I think it was March. They're only a couple months old. It was either February or March, I think. End of February or March or something. Hey, look at that bird. It looks like it's chasing. It looked like it was chasing this lady down, but it's just cruising on the trail. It's like, I dare you to run me over. I'll fly at you and peck your eyes out. Okay, maybe not quite that far, but it did pretty close look like that. Looked like it was thinking about taunting me, you know? Yeah, I just stopped talking. Being too cringy. Oh. Interesting. Yeah, I'm only a newly, Apple device owner, so I don't know about all that. About when they release stuff and all kinds of stuff. Or what events are focused on. WWDC. Wait, is that an Apple event? I guess so. Is it just like Apple specific event? I know they have like trade shows and stuff where a lot of the manufacturers announce new phones and stuff like that. But I would assume Apple would probably, the way they are, they'd just have their own event and not go to those other ones. Oh, okay. Uh-huh. That's what I was wondering. I was looking at the abbreviation and couldn't figure out what it would stand for. So then I was curious if it was that's why I was curious if it was an Apple event or some other kind of trade show or something. I think since there's a car waiting to go across, I'll just, actually there's turn. I was gonna say I was gonna be a law-abiding citizen and mash that button, but guess I won't. Worldwide Developer Conference. Oh. I've never heard of that. Oh, there's so much cottonwood fluff floating through the air here. There was a big cloud of it. It was getting like pelted. There's like a lot of cottonwood trees around here, so there's just been, it's been windy last few days. And there's just been tons of like cottonwood fluff, whatever that stuff is, cotton or whatever, just floating all around. I think these tall trees right here are cottonwood trees, I think, on the edge of this park. Here's the golf course. Uh-huh. Yes, I guess it's not an Apple Pacific event. It's a worldwide developers conference. Blah, I can talk. Sounds like probably a whole bunch of companies. I guess that's just what Apple chooses to showcase their stuff. Right now, it's not easy to ride anymore. There's so much dang wind blowing right here that I'm riding straight into. Wait, really? Oh. Yeah, the name makes it sound like it doesn't have Apple in the name. It's not like Apple conference or something. Worldwide Developer Conference just makes it sound like a software developers conference to me. It's like you'd have just the developers there. Or hardware developers or something, like, but you know, it'd be for a whole, like a trade show and not just Apple things. That's funky. Here's the river again where it goes. My legs are tired. I am less sore though than I was before I went riding. So I thought if I was like destroyed from that bike ride. Oh, here, you can go over here, and this is a nice place to look at the river. It's a little hot up here by the sun, but nice place to hang out. Yeah, but Apple kind of is, I feel like. So, it sounds like something they do. Maybe they're not, I just think they are. Drink some more water real quick and then keep riding. Oh no! I like triggered you, and now you're gonna go impulse buy stuff. I've triggered the inner Apple fanboy. And now you're gonna go buy Apple products like their Magic Cards. I mean, wait, what? Yeah, he has to keep riding. Yeah, it probably would be a better use for the money. Like you were talking about it recently, your PC's slow. compared to new ones. Then you can play all the new games at 144 FPS. Uh-huh. Isn't Cyberpunk supposed to be really hard to run? So isn't that pretty normal for it to struggle? Unless I'm thinking about the wrong thing. I was thinking Cyberpunk was one of those games that was like really hard to run. Or maybe it was when it first came out, it was like buggy and really hard to run. Uh-huh. I'm kind of almost surprised your PC runs it. Or at least runs it good, which I guess you said struggles to run it, which I guess means that, yeah, it doesn't very well. I thought I'd wait in case it turned green so this car could go, but it doesn't seem like it's going to turn, oh, here's this, whatever this thing this person's riding. I went by them earlier, and now they're coming back this way. It looks really interesting. It's like a skateboard, and you wobble back and forth to ride it. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead now. There ain't nobody in the lane. So, see, that thing's cool. It's like almost like a skateboard, but it's like one wheel on each side on Cedar River Trail. I'm across from the golf course. It was also buggy at lunch, but for the motorcycle car or whatever that was. And hi, Vero. Patches fixed major issues and improved a lot. Ah, nice. Does that mean you're gonna like hunt me down? Like come riding up on your bike? I see, okay. That was loud. Whatever car with a loud muffler that was. Alright, so if I see a car coming down the bike trail, I'll know who it is. What is this? Notice of proposed action. I've never seen this sign here. Repavement repair. Flood control district. Plans to undertake repairs to the no, wait, that's not repavement. I can't read. On Cedar River. Wastewater treatment division. Why is it on the trail? Are they going to dig up the trail? I guess I was wondering why this is here. So I just like, oh, it's probably this right here. Is this a creek or? It's a creek. I don't know. Where does it come from? Oh, there's a creek that goes through the golf course and goes under here. Yeah, I wonder if they're going to redo this. And the trail will be closed for a while. It'd be annoying. You can't ride down this road without getting killed, probably. There's no bike lanes, and there are sidewalks you could ride down. But people like, well, depends. Speed limit's like 40 here, but sometimes, especially in the evening when there's not hardly any traffic, people like to drive like 60 or 80. So that's what I'm saying, you might get killed riding a bike on the road. It's usually like, so, yeah. Oh, look at all the cottonwood fluff on the sides of the trail. The sides of the trail are just white. Like chicken. You said you or Beryl. Does that mean you're gonna stream snipe me also? Yeah. Like last week it has been. Like any place you go, a lot of cottonwoods, which I guess there's a lot here. Like it was almost flying in my eyes earlier with the wind blowing it towards me. All right, we're at the bridge. I'm gonna stop and look at the river again. Nice river view. This is the next nicest river view. Other than like where I walked down to the river earlier. The nicest one on this trail. Actually, there's another bridge, walking bridge, I could ride down if I ride through the park. Regardless. Closer to the water. I tripped it out somehow. I had one of my modems turned off where it wouldn't use the internet. The one that I have limited data because I have streamed so much. I might actually run out of data before it plan renews. I used a lot of data with it on that like 6-hour garden stream. But it picks up better and the bitrate was struggling, so I turned it back on, but for some reason that made it drop out. It's really freaking strange. Crazy how they piled all the big rocks and pieces of concrete here, like out into the river to like push the river over that way so they could have the bridge supports right here at the edge. Like they kind of just built the bank out into the river. It like speeds the river up here where it gets, they like forced it to go narrower between like that and the like cliff there. This is cool. I've never streamed here with this modem. Normally here, it'll barely stay up, and it'll be like 400 or 600 bit rate, and it's doing like 2600 now. I hear what sounds like an owl, like up there someplace. Like, unless it's under the bridge. I saw a bird, like a pigeon or something, fly under there. I wonder if there's an owl under there. I'm gonna ride down to the other bridge. Yeah, there's a, I saw it again, it looks like a pigeon. I guess they're nesting under the bridge or something. I'm not gonna ride down that trail. I don't want to fly right beside the stroller. So I can go by the cool pond anyways. There's some ducks hanging out there. This is another nice place to stop. All the lily pads or whatever they are. Like swampy area. This is very big looking logs where big trees have fallen in it. I don't actually know if my camera pointing down enough where you can actually see the pond since it's so far down. Okay, yeah, actually it looks like you can just fine. I think. Alrighty. What the freak is that over there? Is that a duck? Oh, I guess it is. Yeah, it's a duck sticking its head. Oh, it's a goose. Okay, I was wondering why it looks so big. I'm like, that looks way too big to be a duck. There's some geese over there also, and one of them is sticking its head down in the water like I see ducks do. Like they're eating stuff off the bottom. I don't think I've ever seen a goose do that. Freaking funky. Go down closer to see them. Oh, they both are. Two geese out there like eating stuff off the bottom. That's weird. I didn't know geese did that. Oh, and here's two ducks just like taking a nap or something on the log. That's cool. Yeah, I'm gonna ride down here to the other bridge so you guys can see the river there real quick, and then I'll head on back down the trail. This is the nicest part of the trail. It's away from the road and in the woods. You can see the river good here. You can see salmon from this bridge sometimes, and I think it's like October. Is salmon September, October? is when salmon come up the river. I think I've come here 2 different years to look at them. When it was like salmon season. And it's crazy. They'll like clear out places where they lay their eggs. So like all the rocks are all like dirty. You'll see places where they're clear, or I guess they've hit the rocks and knocked the stuff off and then like laid their eggs. So you'll see like clean or flaking places, and then the salmon will just like stay right around that area. So it'll be like a clean area, and then there'll just be a salmon just constantly swimming up river enough just to like just stay like stationary. So like they hatch and they go out to the ocean. I think they said some of them go like all the way up to like near Alaska and stuff. And then they'll come back in like through the locks and to Lake Washington, and then come up the river. And they lay eggs and stuff, and then they basically just swim up the river like that, and they stop eating by the time they come up here. So they basically lay eggs and just swim up river until they're too weak to swim anymore, and then they just like die. So they come back here to like lay eggs and then die. It's like freaking insane. So once they lay them, they'll like stay in one part of the river, and they have to just keep swimming up river to stay there for like days and days and days. Which I think is kind of freaking crazy. I only know all that because they'll have this Seattle Aquarium. I think they hang out here, and then a couple places downtown. Yeah, Renton, like by the library. The Seattle Aquarium usually has like volunteers that come out here, and they'll just be sitting out on the bridge answering questions and telling people about it and everything. So it's kind of cool. They do that for like a few weeks when you can see them a lot. Anyways, I don't know if anyone actually wanted to hear about the salmon, because it kind of, I don't know, don't really. Kind of horrible hearing about them just swimming up the river for days and protecting eggs until they die, but it's kind of freaking crazy, like cool also. It's like, dang. Yeah, I guess so. I thought I would see, Beryl must have not been able to find any place to get her car on the path. I figured she might have been here by now. Get her car on the path. I assume she was actually going to hunt me down, but like, no sign of her. No, I'm between, the dog park and like the railroad trestle. Like the part that's on the other side of the river from Maple Valley Highway. Wait, do you know where my car is? I guess so, if you're asking that. Okay. Dog park vroom vroom. This is hilarious. Get ready. Oh, there's a little, I used to take Mog here. There's his stand in the water little creek. The heck? I mean, you must have flew to get up here. Here's dog park and dogs walking on the trail. I kind of, is that Beryl? It kind of looks like her. I'd say so, yeah. Let me get her up the. Hello, you really did hunt me down.
Yeah. I didn't have to fly, yeah.
Yeah, I was waiting to see your car coming down the road.
Yeah, they have bumpers.
Wait, you're actually at a dog park right now, Chicken? Well, dang, he said he was at the dog park and then said not the same one as you're at. Wait, what did you say?
Huh? Oh, yeah, there were dividers, so, I tried to ram them, but they were too strong. So
Oh
so
gosh, there's gonna be
get on my
somebody.
bike and
There's
I was
gonna be somebody on here actually think you're serious that you rammed the dividers and tried to like ride your car down the trail. Kind of funny. Are you gonna go riding?
Can I come with you?
Huh?
Can I ride with you?
I was just gonna ride down there and stop, so not much more of a ride.
That's fine.
I can, I guess, ride back down to the trestle.
I'm not wearing my bib, so I didn't really want to do a ride. I just
Oh, okay.
figured you could take me home.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it is. I'm at a local park, yeah.
Hi,
Oh,
Chicken.
nice. I guess Chicken's hanging out at a local dog park. Wait, are you petting the
You
dogs?
have a doggy?
Yeah, do you have a dog, or do you just go there to pet dogs? Or were you driving by from work or something and just stopped to hang out? Or do you want to ride down there a little bit so you get a bit of a ride?
No, I'm totally good. I don't want to disrupt your ride. I just got done with my stuff and I
Okay.
came to meet you because it's fun.
Oh, okay. Well, I was just gonna stop now. I'm not that tired. I was just gonna stop so I could go work.
Yeah.
It's like 5:08, so
Well, let's go.
I figured it's time to
Let's
go
go to work. I have
deliver
to go
stuff.
clean the house.
All right, cool. You got a very mini ride in.
Super nice day today.
Yeah. Yeah, it was getting warm. Part of riding that way, riding this way, I've been. Oh, okay. Riding this way, I've been riding into the wind the whole time, so I've had so much wind blowing on me that I've been almost chilly, if anything.
You need to lean forward so you have less wind resistance.
Yeah, but then my arms are tired from riding all that And playing Beat Saber yesterday. I've been kind of leaning more back. Just don't have so much weight on my arms. Yeah, it is a really nice day to go to the park. Like low 60s.
Super nice day for riding.
Go bike riding and you don't even sweat. But you don't freeze to death either, like the other day when we went bike riding and it ended up getting so late. And it was like down in the
I'm holding up traffic.
mid 50s. Oh, we are. Yeah. I thought she was gonna run that lady over. It's like, dang. Hello.
Hey. What was that jet sound I heard?
Jet sound?
Yeah, it sounded like you were taking your bike with jet power.
Oh, I think it was a motorcycle. Something like that, yeah. She wanted to run me over with her car, but she couldn't, so it was just like, all right, I'm gonna run this lady over on my bike.
They generally have problems not running people over.
Wait, oh, you're reading chat, what chicken's saying about you?
Yeah, I have my cat mode.
Oh, okay. No. Yeah, I was talking about salmon. This is a salmon research barge. So, what?
Chicken called me a menace.
Oh yeah, menace, Yeah, so when it's like salmon season, they set up traps right here where they, I think, weren't they traps where they trap some of them and they look at them to see what, you know what they set up here?
Yeah, they trap the ones that are basically dying. Well, it's two things.
Uh-huh.
Or
I don't,
because they get some of them to breed.
oh, okay.
Because they like
Oh, like,
hatch them.
oh, capture them and keep them at the aquarium or whatever, because this is
Yeah.
aquarium people.
But I think that like they have two things. They like breed them. I don't know exactly how they get the eggs and that kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
But that thing is to catch the ones that are basically dead, because the ones that aren't dead can like make it.
Uh-huh.
They're heading that way anyway.
Yeah.
The ones that just get stuck on here are like the ones that are too strong, that aren't strong enough to swim upstream anymore.
Oh, that are probably getting swept downstream.
Yeah, and then they check inside of them to they mark them somehow. They put notches somewhere.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking they said they catch them and then they let them go and then they catch them again when they come back down and they have the notches or something. I couldn't remember.
I think they notch the babies they put in the river or something.
Oh, okay. So they release some and then they're catching salmon trying to catch the ones they released
Something like
again.
that.
Okay.
I don't know if there was any other indications that they were looking for about like kind of
Uh-huh.
or kind of salmon or where it came from, that kind of thing. And I
Okay.
don't remember how the notches work.
Uh-huh. But that's how I thought I remembered they were trapped. So they catch them to like look at the
See what
markings, whatever that they did.
get us a population sample.
Oh, okay. Cool. So yeah, they put traps like down here. You'll see them like in the river. You can stand right down there and look at them and see them. And then, I don't remember, but they were telling us about this before. This barge is, they have something on it where they research salmon. Maybe they count how many are going up and down the river or something. So yeah. I mean, I guess this is actually a pretty good place.
That's nice, huh?
Yeah, I guess I can just go ahead and end stream here. I'm gonna ride right over here, I guess. All right, I'm gonna just ride right over here and then go ahead. I'm gonna ride down this little path to the river and then end stream there. Oh, you can see some cables stretched across the river down here. I guess that they use to, I don't know if you can see them on stream, but I guess they use those to, they hook the traps onto them. So you can see the cables here?
Mm-hmm.
There's some sticks on both sides hung up on them.
I mean, I don't know what those are for, but this is exactly where they put that thing.
Yes, I assume they have something to do with the traps because I've never seen cables stretched across the river anywhere else.
Yeah. That thing's cool because it's like a boat launch.
Yeah.
But generally, how we see it used is
Dog launch.
dog launch. People will like play fetch with their dogs right here.
Oh yeah, like throw stuff
just
out
let the
into
doggy
the
play in the
river.
water, yeah.
Yep, bye chicken. Hope you have a nice rest of your day.
Fried chicken.
Yeah, I was talking earlier about I wanted to rent a kayak and go or something and go way up the river and put it in, and then like I was wondering if you can rent them at the rowing center. You know, you can rent kayaks. I wonder if they'll let you drive off with them, like and take them in the river and not just the lake. You could rent them at the rowing center and
You can get from the
put it
lake
on your
to this
car.
river.
Yeah, but then you have to paddle up the river, and the water's moving pretty fast.
That's true.
I wouldn't make it that far up the river paddling before I got tired. Or if you like put in, you could drive like way down to like Maple Valley or something and put in, and then just go all the way to the lake.
Yeah, that sounds nice.
That would be fun. It's moving so fast, you would, I think you'd travel pretty fast. If you're in a kayak, you could, paddle if you want to go even faster. All right, let me see if I'm going to rate anyone.
I noticed Portal Walker was streaming.
Oh yeah, Beat Saber.
Yeah.
Oh, I could rate him. He's a good person. He doesn't care if you chat or anything either.
Uh-huh.
Like, so I can just. Oh, Sherry is streaming too.
Oh, nice.
It's in a raid area. Right. If there's anybody here watching that watched me play Beat Saber, they probably watched Area anyway, so or probably already there, so I'm just rating them into yeah. Yeah. So she's streaming Beat Saber. So anyways. Oh no. Yeah. Hi and bye,
See ya,
Spooky.
Spooky.
Hope you have a nice day. Yeah. It wasn't a super long stream, but I need to go ahead and stop and go work the rest of the evening. So, yep, bye, Spooky.
Bye, chat.
When is the raid going off? In 36 seconds. Yeah, bye, everybody. Hope you all have a nice day or a nice rest of your night. And I'll see you all later, whenever, probably Monday or something will be the next time I stream. Yeah. I'm just waiting for the raid to count down, and so it's going to stop in like 16 seconds. Goodbye, Mr. Winnie Cat, Spooky, Chicken, if you're still here, everyone else.
Bye, Mr. Winnie Cat.